We're on the road again. Can't wait to get on the Elves again. That doesn't sound right. That sounds questionable. Like my feelings for Frieren. Anyway. Hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon L. Shook. That's right. It is You Can't Prove That It's Not. We are back once more onto the breach. For the Frieren of it all. The lass, the lady, the being supreme, the queen, we love her. She's great, she's wonderful. Fern, she's purple. Also quite good, but purple. Significantly more so than Frieren is. And everyone else is dead, which is not as fun as the other things I was saying. Because, like, Fern's great. Frieren's kind of wife. Ooh, the others. the others are sad. Well, actually, they're probably doing pretty okay. Probably not feeling much anything. Everyone else is kind of sad with regards to them. This is a hell of a way to start this, okay? Because I can't tell whether I should be sad or simp, and it's not a great combo. Actually, it's arguably the best. It's probably the most common combination here on this channel. It is a constant battle between, ooh, fictional women I do a big like. Ooh, fictional women make me sad. Like that's the whole. That's what this channel is, honestly. It's just, that's me as a human being. Just, I guess probably you could also include, like, real women, too, and not just fictional ones. God, I wish women were real. Anyway. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing okay. Maybe we don't spend too long on this intro, just because the last two videos I've recorded had decently long intros, and they were what one might describe as a clusterfuck. Whether that was due to the temperature, or coming off of other videos that I had made, or just because I exist and I'm me, they were a lot. The reactions, quite delicious, quite delectable, spicy even. Shockingly not as spicy I really expected my dress-up darling for the week to be a lot more intense, but honestly, aside from a very egregious panty shot, it's pretty chill, all things considered. Anyway, point is, it's a good episode though. It's actually probably my favorite episode of that show. I've talked about that already. I really, really enjoyed that one. Also really enjoyed the episode of Villainess. Magic Revel made me highly upset, but not because it was bad, just because I just wanted to punch a motherfucker in the throat. As you're like to do. I'm sure we've all been there. Frieren's probably been there. But with magic punches. Skabow. I've seen references to this show. Anyway, point is, there is one moment I'm definitely waiting for at some point, because as far as I know, it's not like something that people like made up as a meme for the show. As far as I'm aware, there's one scene in particular in a similar vein of wanting to punch a motherfucker in the throat, that I am looking forward to highly, because as far as I know, she does kind of just say that. and I'm excited, because can Frieren get that much more awesome? Anyway, she's great. I love her. Really enjoyed the previous episode. Again, I've enjoyed the first two episodes really, really well. I'm really glad that other people are enjoying it as well. Sorry again that we're slow going. But again, we're in a better spot than we were before. So here's hoping. It's me. A Frieren supposed to be Mario, and then I realized I didn't want to just say Mario, And then I realized, oh shit, I don't have a fucking backup plan. I don't know how to save this. So I just said Frieren, and it made no fucking sense. So about these intros being clusterfucks. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. In the previous episode, time once again progressed. Again, a pretty speedy rate. Like, it feels like Fern grows up like a bit in that throughout that previous episode, right? Like, it feels like a couple of years happen in there, right? And again, if that's how a lot of this show is kind of portrayed, where like pretty significant stretches of time are covered within like an episode at a time, because that makes sense for Frieren, because yeah, months would feel like, just a little bit of time, like not that fucking much. Obviously would mean a lot more to someone like Fern, but to Frieren, yeah, you just wouldn't fucking... It's kind of like that's part of the main theme of the show. It's like the premise or something. Anyway. But I do think if that is kind of what they're going for, that's a really... I'll be curious to see how consistent that is going on, or if that's just kind of, well, we gotta get shit out of the way in the beginning. Gotta fucking kill Heiter, because, you know... Motherfuckers be old and shit. Be sad. You gotta grow Fern up, shit like that. But I don't know. I'd be curious to see if it continues, because I do think it fits the theme very, very well. Obviously, I don't expect Fern to be fucking a granny by the end of this, or even particularly maybe by the end. I don't fucking know, but like even much into this, just because. As I said, I've seen references to the show. I don't think that it does that. Or if it does, they've hidden it from me. Ooh, don't you mocky me at the end of this fucking movie. Anyway, point is, fuck. It's not even particularly accurate how I said that. Point is, we're gonna go ahead and watch this. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Again, thank you all for the love. Again, I know it's always annoying starting a show off and like, ooh, a new cool person to watch it. No one's ever said I'm cool. Ooh, an okay-ish person's reacting to this show I like. Can't wait to watch more. And then they just die and then are resurrected somehow. Like, it's the worst. But also, I think people are pretty fucking nice about that shit, honestly. I know what it's like when people have to take breaks. Like, anytime someone's got to take a break from watching Ruby, I'm like, I get it's a long show. I'm dying inside, but like, you do what you gotta do. Real life is a thing. Sometimes it's just like that sometimes. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go and watch the thing. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna chill. We're gonna love. Because that's what Himmel the hero would do. But anyway, we're gonna do it. I hope you guys are excited. Almost got one of everything for the week. I haven't gotten Snafu. I need to get back in the mental state to prepare for the existence of Yukino in my life once more. But there's that. Still don't have a thing to replace for Friday. I still need to I still genuinely don't know if Non is supposed to take that spot. Oh no. That spot. Or if that's supposed to be Saturday. I don't remember. But we're going to figure it out eventually, and something will go there. Unless it doesn't. In case in which it doesn't, I would suspect the Kill la Kill people would be like, can you just fucking watch the rest of Kill la Kill? And honestly, I feel that. It's quite good. We can only have so much horny on the channel at a time, though, and My Dress Up Darling does enough. Point is, fucking... Yeah, we'll have to figure out what I want to put in that slot. Probably something gay. I don't know. I just because I love that shit. That's my hopes and dreams. But yeah, we'll have to figure that out. And then yeah, the only other thing I haven't actually recorded this week after this is zombies. Brain eating, fun sing song zombies. They're great. I love them. I really like that last one that we saw. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do this. This episode, Frizzle. I forgot how mad it made me when I said that in the other thing I recorded today. Why did I say it again? I've made myself upset. We're going to do it with captions this time. I double-checked. which is to say I checked and it wasn't, and I had to switch it over. In mouse, please. In 3, 2, 1. Fucking Frieren is cool. I've seen a lot of art from this show. Anyway. I do really, really like her a lot. She's great. She's a genuinely really, really wonderful character. I really understand why people gravitated to her as much as they did. I'd be curious to see how Frieren grows as a character. Because... yeah, we've only had so much time with her in comparison, and she's been kind of baby in the background for a lot of it. So we'll have to wait and see. And then there's this bolognese-haired looking man over here. Will the vibes once more be utterly immaculate? Probs. All the boys. I mean, Dwarf Man is still alive, right? As far as I remember, he was still alive last time we talked to him. So there's that, I guess. Village. So we should just watch fucking Spice and Wolf remake. Fuck if I've already seen the original. Just do it because I feel like it. Because fuck whatever you guys want to watch. I just want to see Holo and Lawrence again. J. Michael Tatum and Brina Palencia in my ears once more. I registered that she was taller than her. Herbs are good. Could make a nice spaghetti, a bolognese, like I said. It is a suspicious face. It's the face of a goddamn menace. You animal. Anyway, can I have the recipe for that? Let's go back to that Frank's episode. And the Ichigo just breaks my fucking brain. I really need to rewatch Frank's. I miss it. Shit's good. Fuck you people. It's my girl there, goddammit. Gotta investigate her shenanigans. An amulet, perhaps. Is that a bad thing? Should you not do that? Well, I mean, make the bed a bit wet. But is that a bad thing? My precious locks. Girl is struggling. Am I recording? Okay, good. The fuck do you want, Elio? Sorry. Kyle, my boy, it's good to see you again. You're looking mighty chipper. I'm not even going to try and remember what the fucking Kyle voice was. It's been so long. Unless it's $1 bajillion. Gold coins? What the fuck currency y'all use? A scrumptious meal? A good tiramisu? It's so good right now. Goddamn Japanese ass sounding Italian dish. Whose idea was that? It's one of my, like, old man yelling at the sky things. Is like, what, motherfucker, are you at, what is your issue? Weird looking men. Mad Max looking motherfuckers. Well, that is just profiling. I realize to just call it the Mad Max looking motherfuckers, but that's not. I genuinely love an angsty bar filled with people who are just like, ice cream. Fucking brownies, man. Yeah. What's your thought on fucking mint chocolate chip? It's fine. You really pushing the whole entire box? Solid snake looking ass? You will be hearing this again at least once to 7 times per episode. I do love Fern. Fucking. Double F name having motherfuckers. Frieren's fucking voice. Frieren is also great because he can Jill. But, I think it's, again, Mallory something? It's great. Tis a vibe. Soothe the soul. She was sussing out your activities. Pudding. Nep would be so proud. Your boy just had a real thought that I will probably not elaborate on. It's not suspect. It was actually just like, I'd play the fuck out of a video game that's just these 4 on an adventure. I thought it because I was like thinking of a video game where like you have like a little cooking setup and fucking Ignis is like, oh, magnificent and shit, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Some Fire Emblem. This is delicious, Professor. Like shit like that. I was vibing with it, and I was just like, I would play for your fucking game. Are you kidding me? That would go so fucking hard. Also, on the topic of me wondering whether or not I was going to elaborate for things, totally fucking forgot to say that goddamn thing I've been trying to say for 3 or 4 fucking episodes of my I'm in love with the villain. I'm stupid. Aw. You always do well, baby girl. Aw. Sweet potato. Hell yeah, that's literally the whole point. It's why they say it is the thought that counts. Drag her and her inability to understand things. But again, I really like Frieren because, again, obviously she's way older, but I mean she's still not particularly old, I would imagine, in the elf of it all, right? So she's still, very human in her not necessarily always having shit nailed down. I like it. Again, did it mention the idea behind the show is really great? Nostalgia and shit. If only you motherfuckers had cameras, you could take a picture. It'd last longer. You are perfect just the way you are. In fact, I prefer it. You're okay, baby girl. Did I mention I'm a fan of fruit? Anyway. I don't know if you picked this up at all, but... Again, it's simping and sadness. This is the only two states I have. God damn. Hit her with the Mega Man of it all. God, Jesus. The landscapers are going to be pissed. She hit you with the special sauce. The vibes are just so good. I would be okay with the show if it was literally just them walking and doing nothing else all the time. just walking through places. Again, I'm a Spies and Wolf fan. I am totally okay with two people just fucking around on adventure and doing basically nothing else but talking to each other. Bonus points if they do a big romance. I don't know if that's necessarily this, but you know what I mean. Guys, to get your bookworm on. They do have a fun dynamic. It's the goat, the girl, the queen. Who the fuck? Quackleval. Hit him with the aqua step. Oh shit, that's significantly more intense than the thing I was saying. That is very different from a dancing peacock. Yeah, sounds about right. It's fucked up. You knew how to pick him, my man. Again, I a bajillion % agree, but also I don't necessarily have the best taste in women all the time either. certainly got a mildly menacing aura about him. Look at that. Maybe he just wakes up and he's like, fuck. Gotta be honest, sat here for like 100 years or whatever. The vibe's not great. We should hang out and be best friends now. I repent or some shit. Why ain't that some bullshit? Shit. If he gets out of line, rub and punch him in the dick. You got a big stick. It's the perfect height. Actually, he's a big, terrifying demon man. He might not have a dick. I don't know biology of whatever the fuck his deal is. Hi. How you doing? Been a minute. Shit, I was almost there. I think they kicked his ass. Damn. You could just move on. Like, become a gardener or something. Right? Time just passed and everyone was like, oh, fuck, this is how this works. I'll just do this now. Now it works. And of course, this motherfucker wouldn't have necessarily had time to come up with more bullshit. Damn. Yeah. Time's a bitch. Don't tell him that. Just be like, nah, he's wrong. Just be like, bitch, you think that's what it is. Bluff. God damn it. So, where did wife go? God damn. Yeah, well. You did, so fucking I don't know what you want from that, I gotta be honest. Pretty sure the copyright expires or some shit. I think there's some little pirate kid that has that shit. So just some old kiddo. Oh, you little shit. Also, I feel that. Did you say you better not kill him? It's true, you probably shouldn't kill this child. It's not a great look. But also, I feel both this kid and him. Hell yeah. Don't sell yourself short, though. Fucking A. And as we have established, I think he was a fan. Dude's got good taste. Oh. The vibe's immaculate. God, I really enjoy this show. It really is a good time. Like, again, like the more fighty stuff, which again we haven't had a ton of. That's by far the most we've ever had. Isn't really a fair bit of that is more or less lost on me. It did look good, and also I did like the idea behind it, the premise of the whole thing. It's like, well, yeah, no, it's been 80 years. Fucking, of course people would have figured your bullshit out and found a way to work around it. And, like, it would have just naturally been incorporated in the natural progression of magic and shit like that. And we're just gonna fucking sit by and not develop anything. Like, it makes a lot of sense. And I'm glad that was what they wanted, because that was what I was assuming was gonna end up happening, but nice. Again, I really like the themes of this show. It's executed in a really good way. And it's nice that it has all of that and paired with really, really likable characters. Believe I let so many of those play out. They're stuck in my head. Now I'm spoiled on everything. Who's that? I don't know. Anyway, point is, yeah, man. It is also a struggle too, because I realize this is one of those shows that, like, 80% of the time, I'm just gonna kind of come out of it going, I really liked that. I was like, that was quite good. Delicious, one might say. Wonderful, spectacular, magnificent. Yeah, man. I just really dig it. I really like the way they handle a lot of this and just the ideas. Again, genuinely the best way I can describe it is a show that really has its vibe and it has it down really, really well. I'm trying to think of other like really good examples. Like Non Bayori, I think, is another one that's like just like, oh, this has a very specific feel to it. Laid Back Camp. Jesus Christ. Laid Back Camp is another fucking massive, or more than, not even, is one of the greatest examples of that. Where you're just like, oh, we're just doing, this is cozy as fuck. This is Cozy the show. I really need to see more than just the first season of that. But just really nails it down. Like Trigger shows can kind of do that too, but in obviously the exact opposite fucking direction. Could argue Ruby kind of has that too, and why I attach to it for its themes and its shit like that as well, as much as I do. But yeah, no, I really like it. I hope you do too. I think you probably do, because people love the goddamn show. And also, you're out here watching reactions to it, so it'd be fucking weird if you were watching it and you didn't like it. Who does that? Weirdos. Fucking weirdos. That's right. You're a goddamn weirdo. Anyway, on the topic of weirdos, wish I was that fucking kid. Anyway, point is, yeah, that was episode 3 of Frieren. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, go ahead and give it some love. Reminder, as always, we have our things of the Discord and the Patreons and all of those things. Again, still wouldn't immediately recommend jumping on the Patreon in any crazy way, just because I want to make sure that we are able to actually make some progress. That being said, we're in a better way, as I had mentioned already. So, again, hopefully, I will see you next week for even more of a cool elf lady and a purple little friend. She's actually a bigger friend, but she's younger but bigger. You know what I'm saying? Frieren, you're perfect the way you are. Don't let anyone ever tell you differently. You are. Himmel was a man of impeccable taste. It was really hard for me to get that word out. Speaking of things that are really hard.